How's it going, guys? How's it going? So I'm gonna show you how to repair this dryer, which is a Kenmore 600 series. All right, so what it's doing is I've noticed that it is locked. It won't turn. First things first, what I do when it doesn't turn, and you always check the switches, make sure there's power. But on this occasion, you can see that the tub is completely off from the wheels, okay? So we might have bad wheels, we might have the belt that goes around the mortar, that might have came off. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look, go ahead and disassemble these, and or this one, and open it up, and so how to do that. Basically what's going on is this. You have on this style, the lid filter up here, all right? So we remove this, we're gonna remove these two screws. That's to release the lid on the top. And then we have one clip, and then we have another clip right here. So with a spatula or flat screwdriver, you press it inwards and up carefully, and that whole lid will come up. All right, so let me go ahead and do that and show you. All right, so both screws are off, regular Phillips. I'm using the drill, okay? Now we're looking at these clips right here. Once again, you gotta be careful. They go right there, we push it up, that removes, in and up like that, or down, and that goes up. All right, guys, so we have the lid open. I'm gonna go ahead and push it back all the way, so we can go towards the wall, push the dryer back, so you can see we have the belt is still on. How to remove this part? Well, you have one screw, which is 5/16, which is hidden right there. You got one right there. Remove this harness right there, and then we're gonna go ahead and remove the other one, which is on the left side, 5/16. Okay, as you remove those screws, there's gonna be two clips down here around this area. All it is like little hooks, So what you do is when you remove those two screws, the whole lid front will go forward, and then you just pull up, and that will remove the whole front panel. All right, just make sure you remove the harness and the screws. Let me go ahead and do that, and I'll show you. Okay, so both screws are off. This harness is off with the screwdriver, flat screwdriver. Just be careful with it. Okay, so now we put forward like this. Okay, and once again, clips are gonna be down there. So all you gotta do is pull up like that, and then pull up on this side too. Okay, there he goes. And we do have a lot of clothes in there, so they're trying to they were forcing it. This was given to us. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and repair it so we can flip it. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and remove this front panel, move it to a side right there. Okay, let me get my flashlight so we can see on the inside. Yeah, there's a lot of clothes in there, as you can see right there. Okay, so all we gotta do, you see where the belt and the wheel is, we're gonna remove that so we can remove the whole tub. Okay, so let's go ahead and release it. Let me see if I can record it. Just put my flashlight right there so you can see what I do. So all we're gonna do is remove this like that, and that will remove. Tub is loose. Now that the tub is loose, we'll pull up on this like this, and that will come off. And I do apologize if it's shaky. I'm trying to do this with one hand, guys, and record with the other one. So soon I'll have a tripod to make it more pro, as you can say. All right, so yeah, we got a lot of lint, we got a lot of stuff going on here. So disclaimer, everybody clean your lint filter. Okay, this is another occasion. It is very dangerous, okay, guys, because we got heat right there, and we got the little tunnel where the heat goes, so this can become a fire. So going back to the original issue, is the wheels are bad on both sides, and that is your issue. As you can see, because of the same heat, these melted. So we got to change both of them, clean everything out, and we should have a good dryer. So let me go ahead and clean it out and get that going. So these are the wheels that go behind that carry the tub. Once again, they were really bad shape, okay? Inside out, all the way around. So I removed both of them. All right, to remove them, you do remove this little pin that goes around the tip of those rods, okay? And I did have some extra ones laying around. So right before I do put them, I do recommend adding grease, high temperature multi-purpose grease, okay? It's red grease there and right there and on the other wheel. Why this? Is because if you use WD-40 or any other lubricants, with the heat of the dryer, they will dry up and they'll start squeaking really bad. So just to kind of give you or prevent you a headache, use this high temperature grease. It will support the heat inside and it will lubricate very nice, all right? It will run super smooth. So once again, high temperature grease, put it all the way inside and out and on those rods, and then we'll start building it up, okay? Okay guys, so the tub is on. So let me show you how the belt goes, just in case you're a little confused. I always put something on the bottom to hold the tub so it doesn't tilt, because these are not screwed in, all right? So you pull the lever, well, basically this pulley, you pull it to the right, and it's gonna make an S, as you can see, the belt. It goes under and over, and it goes in, okay? The same tension will hold it together. That's basically how it goes. So from here on, we just gotta put the whole front panel once again. And remember these little hooks, be careful with them, because if you bend them, the whole front panel will not sit in place, okay? So as you can see, it like little hooks, all right, on both sides. So you put these first through the bottom, and then you screw the top, the 5/16 on each side. Then you connect your harness for the door switch. So once again, guys, don't overuse your machine, don't overload it. This is what happened. Look at all that clothes, all right? Take care of your stuff, guys. Clean your lint filter. It is very dangerous, okay? So let me go ahead and reassemble. We'll go ahead and run it and see what happens. Okay, so it is screwed back in there. 5/16, harnessed 5/16, that screw in there. Okay, so lid is back. We're gonna go ahead and bring it down. There it goes. We're gonna test it, so we're not gonna tighten it just yet, just in case anything goes wrong. We can always reopen it, okay? So make sure everything's in there. It's empty, so we're good. We're gonna go ahead and start it. There it goes. There's a little bit of dust, lint in the blower, but we're fine. See, nice and smooth. Now we're just gonna make sure that it heats. And yeah, so this dryer will be ready. So once again, lubricated it, changed the wheels. The belt was fine. The pulley was fine. The drum was already worn out, so I had to replace it with another one that I did have. All right, so guys, once again, don't overuse your machines. You see this cloth thing that goes around to make your drum run smooth. Well, everything was all worn out, so I did replace the whole drum. This is a shop. I do have extra stuff. You can see them up there. All right, so I did replace the drum as well. So, but yeah, it's running nice and smooth. I can smell the heat. All right, everything is good. So, all right, this is a repair. This is how we finish it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Subscribe. More content is coming up soon. Thank you, guys.